Hey!
Well, hey!
They're back again.
Hi!
They either made the mistake of looking up fetish films. For some reason, whenever they look up fetish films, it directs them to the Chuckles and Laugh YouTube page.
That's good for you.
Thank you!
Bad for them.
Yes.
There's no good clown porn out there. Stop trying.
Unless you get a clown fetish. In that case, you've come to the right place.
Right here.
However, you've come to the wrong segment.
Aww.
Unfortunately, this is the Renaissance Fair.
You don't get a lot of good action from the Renaissance.
No, not unless you're going to King Richard's Fair on a Saturday for the cleavage contest, which you will catch. The two of us evil clowns.
Yeah, you will.
There's nothing like a bunch of big kazoos there.
Oh, yes.
In your face.
Yes.
Some music playing.
Bongos and music. It's a good
Speaking
combo.
About music.
Yeah.
We're wrapping the Chuckles and Laugh show caught in the web with a very special band, Astro Owl. Hey.
What are you doing up?
I didn't really care for that band that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't really care for you that much. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I got that wrench back. Ding dong.
Now, we're going to return you to the regular scheduled program with none of the other, Astro Owl.
Raise some hell, you know what I mean. I terrorize a neighborhood. They know that we're up to no good. We're at the house by the cemetery. They don't go in cause it's really scary. The door opens and I head on in. But not a hell, now begins. Inside, take a look around. The deputies by Chuckles the Clown. Go up and down the big staircase. A secret panel to another place. I saw a guy wearing a hockey mask. He's carrying a bloody ass. He chases me on down the hall. And Bubba's dripping from the wall. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a bee. Haunted house. I wanted to scream. Haunted house. Hope it's all a dream. Downstairs and they're following me into a room that's full of zombies. They're tearing into all my friends with a stepping in. Comes on my head by Chuckles the Clown. My knees buckle fall to the ground. And just when things couldn't get any worse, and now they're loading me into the hearse. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a fiend. Haunted. I wanted to scream. Hope it's all a dream. Welcome to the Chuckles and Laugh Show, the Renaissance Fair. You see, this wouldn't have been a Renaissance Fair. I would have resurrected some sort of creature from the back, and we would have done that. But I heard tell that Nurse Misery, she was talking to me at the table, along with a couple other folks trying to contact a talented dead man, about traveling back in time and trying to save me. We got to talk, Nurse Misery, because there's an easier way of doing this in this time machine that my brother has taught you. You should know better than to trust that idiot. Anyways, here we are at the Chuckles and Laugh Show, and we're gonna get ready for a good film. Hey, it's Prince of Darkness!
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, Prince of Darkness. I still remember you calling me a jerk for throwing the foot at you, but that's alright.
Wolfman.
Hey, Wolfman! Yeah. So, what brings you on the air today in the Chuckles and Laugh Show?
Well, obviously I'm a star, so, here we go. There we go.
Finally, a co-host that can
Jumper.
say more words than what's my line.
Well, you know, why is this a microphone?
You can pull it off the stand, you know, it does
yeah?
move. There you go.
Ooh,
There
high
you go.
tech. Is it even on?
No, probably not. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
It's on.
Yeah, it was, downgraded or upgraded to Curtain Jerker.
Yeah, I saw that.
As of late.
I do float around
And
the
the
set,
Wolfman.
you know, being dead and everything, so I do see a lot of stuff that goes on in here. And
I
you
have
did-
open curtains.
You did a great job opening curtains, by the way. That's a hard job. We fired John Almeida from that, so it is very hard to be a curtain jerker.
Why is it so smoky?
Well, it came back from the dead. We needed that sort of smoke look to it, you know.
I'm getting contact high.
Smells worse than my potions. Oh, my
Yes, speaking
Lord.
about your potions,
Oh my.
your show characters last time we met were okay. They weren't great. But you see, you have to come up with some sort of magic to impress me for this one. I mean, this is a Renaissance fair.
What do you want now, Chuckles?
I don't know, what do you want, POD? Who would you like to see on here?
How about somebody with some talent?
Right here.
What
Very
ancient
well.
figure would you like to see on the show? I mean, this is a Renaissance fair.
I don't know, king or something?
King? Which king?
King Arthur. King Arthur? He's a
King.
King
Arthur was a
yay!
fake character. We can't get him on. He wasn't real. He was a Mother Goose story. Don't you know that? By the way, kids, yes, King Arthur was not real. And if he was real, he existed at the time that the Romans took over England and destroyed all records of him being around. But, no, he wasn't real.
No one cares about that.
They do
So
care.
let's get somebody with a little bit of
Chuckles
pizzazz.
knows everything. Oh.
I do. I'm dead. I've been around for quite some time.
Yeah. Who's another king, man?
Just tell me
Odin!
what you want.
Odin!
Why
Yeah!
do we want a Viking king on the show? We've already had a Viking on the show, by the way.
Why
That was
would
pretty
you?
good.
Why would
Remember that episode, the Rocky Point episode where the Viking came out? Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't watch your show.
Yeah, neither do a lot of people. But hey,
And if you're watching right now, change the channel because it sucks.
and Golden Mike, we have an employee right here for you. Huh?
Wow, that's even worse.
Yes. You like the old WWWWW, I can't say that last initial. You're kind of like that nugget that was left over from Sideshow. We just can't get rid of you.
That hurts.
Anyways,
I
just...
can easily remedy that for you, Chuckles.
No.
Want a nugget?
I want a gold nugget. I don't want one out of poo. I don't want that. And every time someone says poo, that piece of poo song goes up. So let's not go there.
Poo.
Really?
How about poo?
Did you really have to say poo again?
Poo.
Stop saying that. The sound man will play that, and then we're gonna have issues.
Poo.
Come on, man.
Poo.
This is uncalled for. Stop it.
I don't hear it.
Because he's queuing it up, all right? It was a last minute thing.
Who wants to hear the poo? What is
Go
it?
ahead, turn it up.
He's a poo. He's a poo. Oh, I love
Just so it's that TP band that doesn't come out here, we're all set.
it. Okay.
Let's cut that before he gets out here.
Jeez, took long enough.
Bring out some idiot.
Okay,
Put it
yeah,
out.
talent.
Very well. Very, very well. I'll get whoever you want, Chuckles. Now I'm stuck with this moronic brother.
Yeah, my moronic brother, who's on the West Coast. Welcome back to the Chuckles and Laugh Show, and we have the very last guest on our show tonight. Normally, she's a little, well, in character. And today, we're pulling her out of that character to talk about a character that she portrays down at a Robin Hood fair.
Yes.
Yes. Now, if you don't know what this is the spring equivalent, and it's kind of like King Richard's Fair, but you guys don't have the town, you have the setup, and it's more historically accurate to King Richard's. It's not as...
Well, sort of. We take artistic license too. It's like half fantasy, half historical. It depends on which fair you come to. Whether you come to the spring one, which is Robin Hood, which is set in our fictionalized Sherwood, or the fall fair, which is King Arthur, and it's set in a fictional Arthurian village in England called Caerleon.
Did you say King Arthur?
Yes. Yes.
he's not a real king.
Well, that's what I
It's
said.
all right, Chuckles.
Notice
I
you said
said
fictional.
half. I said half fantasy, half period.
Oh,
like historical
Yeah,
period.
notice she said fictional.
Yeah.
You shut up.
Now,
So, hold on, I got one question.
Yes.
How does it feel to be in between two of the hottest men on television ever?
I'm okay.
that's very nice.
This is a little awkward though.
Oh yeah.
That is very nice of him to say.
Every
that.
woman in the world wants to be here, and even some dudes.
That was very nice of you to say it about the werewolf. He doesn't get compliments like that.
Aw,
He's
he's
my
not your
boy.
friend.
I was talking about the werewolf.
No, I know that. I know that. I take pride in being the most hideous man on earth. If I wanted to be an attractive clown, well, I know such thing. Well, there really isn't. There's no such thing as an attractive clown if you haven't gotten that idea around. Although there are some weirdos out there that like that thing called clown porn. I haven't gotten into that.
What happened to PG-13?
No, you can say porn. There's nothing wrong with that.
Let's show a clip.
Now that would be something wrong with that if I went to a clip.
Well, first little piggy, well, he was kind of hippie, spent most of his days just dreaming of the city. And then one day, he bought a guitar. He moved to Hollywood to become a star. But living on the farm, he knew nothing of the city. Built his house out of straw, what a pity. Then one day, jamming on some chords, along came the wolf, knocking on his door. Little pig, let me in. I'm coming, I'll blow your house in. Blow your house in. Blow your house in. Love it, love it, love it. Well, a second little piggy, oh, he was kind of stoking, spent most of his days in the sun just soaking, hopping in a bucket down on Venice Beach, getting paid money for religious speech, built his shelter from a garbage pit, mostly made up of old cans and sticks. Then one day he was cranking up on Marley, along came the wolf on his big bad Harley. Little pig, let me in. Well, I'm pumping, I'll blow your house in. Pumping, blow your house in. Pumping, blow your house in. Little piggy, grade A student, his daddy was a rock star.
Here to talk about your fair.
Yes.
Now this is something different, and you know, a lot of people go to King Richard's Fair, and,
Right.
and it is a good fair,
Right, not to diss them.
but it's very expensive.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been there, when you go, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's stop taking music, man. It's quite costly, and the spring fair, the Robin Hood, and
And they sort of run their setup a little bit differently
Yeah.
than we do too.
and
So
it's a little more
yeah.
affordable.
Right. Right. I think ours is, yeah, Connecticut definitely. Connecticut Renaissance Fair. Either the Robin Hood or the King Arthur one. It's definitely, and I one of the reasons I joined the cast a few years ago is I think it was just as fun as when I used to go to King Richard's as a kid, and sometimes I think there's even more to do for families. You know, a lot of times when you go to King Richard's, they have lots of vendors, and they have some decent acts and stage shows, but
Oh, did you say axe?
acts as an ACTS, not AXE, like
I got a great
like a
story.
Viking.
I went to King Richard's Fair, and they were throwing the axes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is great. I was a little kid, and a guy
Yeah.
threw it backwards and hit me right in the head with an axe.
Oh, that must have been
No
painful.
word of a lie.
And
Must
that's a
have been
shock.
painful.
What?
You hitting yourself with a weapon's a shock to us because
Another guy did it.
That seems painful. I'm
was
sorry.
that you and your Prince of Darkness mats that did it? So you wouldn't be, embarrassed the second time throwing it?
So when is this exactly?
So anyway, Well, the spring one is coming up soon. We start I believe it's the weekend of the 11th and 12th in May is when it starts, and it's going to be 4 weekends. It's going to go until the first weekend of June, and that one is down in Guilford, Connecticut, at the fairgrounds down there. And the one, and if you're more, that one's for people in this general area of Rhode Island. It's probably a good hour and a half drive. If you'd rather come to the Fall Fair, which is in Hebron, it's a little bit closer. It's more like an hour drive. That one starts the end of September and goes through the first 3 weekends and Columbus Day in October. And we also have a couple of school days, so any school groups can come. They can register for that. Look online. Homeschool kids too are welcome. So it's not just you have to belong to a school. So yeah, we have all different kinds of groups that come that day. But you can go to CT Fair with an E on the end of fair. So it's CTFAIRE.com. And it'll bring you to a menu. You can click on either the Robin Hood Spring Festival or King Arthur's Fall Harvest Fair for all more information on either of those. But yeah. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying before, I think at our fair definitely there's a lot more interaction with patrons, or platrons as we like to call them, because we like to play with people, give you a good time, even the ones that give us a hard time and act like they really yeah, that you
guys are not giving you a hard time.
yeah, that don't really want to be there, and they try to avoid eye contact. We love people like that because humiliation is flattering, I think, for some people.
So hold on a second. So if Chuckles goes there,
yep.
There's a lot of men in tights. It's very interactive, and they play with you. That's Chuckles' dream right there. Wow.
Yes, and this year at the Robin Hood Fair, they're doing a little something different. Anyone who's come last year, it was a big Robin Hood and Will Scarlet had been. The fair actually starts with them being captured last spring, because the previous fall, when at the end of the King Arthur Harvest Fair, when he hands the reins over to Robin Hood, and he and Queen Guinevere leave, Robin Hood starts talking, and all of a sudden these guys in cloaks come and kill the guards and trap Robin and Will, and it starts with them being captured by Prince John, so you don't know what's going to happen in the spring. So that happened last spring, and he and Maid Marian got married, and now there's going to be more adventures this coming spring with Robin Hood and the Merry Men and Alan a Dale and Little John and Friar Tuck, all your favorite characters. And there's going to actually be 2 different casts. There's going to be the scenario cast that does the storyline throughout the day on different stages, and this year they're going to have a separate music cast, which you might see me participating in. So instead of most years we have 1 magical show a day and 1 pub sing a day. Pub sings are like the word they do all the bawdy, fun humor songs, the sing-alongs, songs like Wild Rover, those Irish type songs. This year we're going to have multiple shows throughout the day, almost like the independent acts do. So that way you can catch it more times a day. You don't have to worry about, I only had 1 time to see it, and I really wanted to see, this person perform, but they're at the same time. Now you have more of a choice, and or, oh man, I really want to watch your show, but I'm really hungry and I want a turkey leg. Well, now you'll have time to go wait in that long line for the turkey leg and then come catch a later show or whatnot. So yeah, that should be fun. And and the fall fair is always fun too. And like I said, ctfair.com, and yeah.
So you're saying the evil clown can come down to the pub, have a couple drinks, sing with you guys.
Yeah, of course. We love having singing.
Act like I'm mutilating the Prince of Darkness as a scene, and people will come to see this.
Yeah, we have fun with people like that. Yeah.
Oh, I do have fun mutilating people like that.
We have fun with people Oh yeah, if you come down and do something like that, I'm sure everyone will get a big kick out of it.
Excellent. So you're saying the evil jester is well.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you should come to our Halloween nights in the fall. That's another thing. How the fall fair differs from the spring fair. The last 2 Saturdays, and they might be increasing it this year. I'm not sure, but in the past, the last 2 Saturdays of fair, we're open for an extra 2 hours. Normally our gates close at 6 because, in the fall, the sun's going down, it's getting dark. We're open till 8. We have a fire show. We have all the cast members become zombified with zombie makeup. It's pretty cool. And they reenact the Thriller dance, No Word of a Lie. We have an awesome choreographer, Taryn Kegler, who taught us all how to do the Thriller dance a few years ago, and it's a big hit. Everyone loves coming to watch that. And we have fire jousting, where the lances are actually on fire with the jousters, and there's a headless horseman with a pumpkin head with a sword.
Oh, I don't want to hear about pumpkins.
And dark fairies, and the Halloween joust is my favorite joust show. I love Paragon Jousting. They're a jousting company for the fall, and their regular shows during the day are awesome, but when they do the Halloween joust, it is like the most bad arse thing you will ever see. It's like my favorite joust show ever. So I really highly recommend that in the fall.
I believe the clown's gonna have to make a trip down there.
Yeah.
I do believe so, and add his forte, his acting experience, if she's good enough to resurrect me back from the dead again, because that takes a lot of work, and I'm gonna have to show you guys what a Halloween show is all about. Although I would like to see Prince of Darkness get rammed with a flaming pole off a horse.
Sure you would. I won't be wearing tights either. So I got one question here. If we were, characters,
Yep.
would he be Maid Marian and I'd be Big Joan?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not the casting director for that. I have to see how they. Maybe Friar Talk.
No,
Yeah.
no, you got it wrong. He would be the Dark Fairy.
Whoa, that hurt.
Aww.
And he'd be the guy with the flaming pole that tries to ram me.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, that's what happens to a Dark Fairy. He gets rammed with a flaming pole.
Wow, PG-13, here we go.
If your kids got our jokes, you're
I
perverts.
feel dirty.
You're sitting between us. You should. You should go home and shower.
Well, thanks for the reminder.
Yes, definitely shower. Because, I'm dead. He's probably got bed bugs.
But
Yeah.
just another sort of not a word of warning, but just put it out there that again our cast, we do love to interact with patrons and have fun with people. Sometimes that can be a little humiliating, but we just try to have fun with it and make it part of the show. Lord knows how many times I've been heckled by patrons and called names, and I just feel like, oh well, I'm getting paid to do this. What are you getting paid to do? So don't put me down. But school day is a lot of fun because you get kids that really want to be there and are asking you all these historical questions like, what do you eat for breakfast, and when do you go to bed, and how many hours do you work, and things like that. And then you get like these high school kids that like they just wanted the day out of school. They give you a hard time and give you attitude. A really good example of this was a couple years ago. We have a sheriff. He is really awesome. He puts a stop sign out in the middle of the road, and if you go by it without stopping, he will follow you and write you a ticket. So apparently this high school girl had just, was talking with her friends and went right by, and he tried to give her a ticket, and she didn't want to be humiliated by her friends, and she was like freaking out. She ran into the ladies' restroom, or the privy as we call them at fair. So he didn't know what to do. He couldn't go in there because he's a guy, obviously. My character was on the town council. So I was Ainsley Bog, and I was like from northern England, Scotland border. So I said, oh, Sheriff, I'll take it in there, I don't mind. So I grabbed it, and I went in, and she had locked herself in a stall. And her friends are giggling by one of the sinks and everything. And so without skipping a beat, I just stuck the ticket in the crack of the door, and I said, oh, milady, the sheriff didn't want me to give this to you. It makes a great souvenir. Or you can just wipe your bottom with it. And then I turned around and left, and her friends cracked up. And I'm sure she probably was totally humiliated, but it was fun. So So that's why crazy people like me do what we do working at Renaissance fairs. It's moments like that that make it all worthwhile.
Sounds like a good time. Sounds like we need to
Very
make
good time.
a trip
Very
down there and maybe, if you so to speak, set up tent. Now, you want to see something humiliating? Now, I bought this in Demon Underworld. It's supposed to be some sort of soul capturer. It makes them do weird things. And I'm not going to do that to you because you're a special guest.
Aw, thank you.
However,
Uh-oh.
now, Steve, don't worry.
Dan, where are you?
Don't look into this part right here, and we'll be all right.
Okay.
If you look inside of here, Prince of Darkness, Wolverine is fighting the Incredible Hulk for
Where?
the 80th time. Right there!
Ah!
No. So you're gonna have to watch this. This is very
Wow.
hilarious. When this Spartan is let go, Prince of Darkness, you are gonna get up and cluck like a chicken. Alright. Now are you ready for this? Prince of Darkness, you are a chicken.
Buck, 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 buck.
I don't remember any chickens that go, but
Buck, buck, buck.
now watch this.
Oh.
Now, Prince of Darkness, you are gonna lay on the floor, and Deadly Dan's gonna pin you.
No, not again.
Oh yeah, click. Now this is humiliating.
Wow, I want one of those.
Uno, dos, tres, cinco. Hold on, come back here. Get him, Wolfman. Get him. Uno, dos, tres, yeah! Is John Almeida in the crowd today?
Yes.
Is John Almeida in the crowd? Come on here, pin him. Hurry up, John Almeida, before he comes to. Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Now, that is humiliating.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty bad.
Now, when he comes to, he's gonna be very mad.
He's not gonna remember anything, is he?
He's laying on his black back.
Why is my fly down?
Don't look at me.
It was the Wolfman.
Who is over here?
Now, that is humiliating.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Everybody, let's hear it from Aaron Flynn. We're
Thank
gonna
you.
go to
Thank you so
last.
much for having me.
Abracadabra, evil clown from across the miles, show me your presents.
You're cute. You're my cute little devil darling. Yes, you are. Oh, my little devil darling. Easy, baby. What? You annoying woman. What?
Boss, we got trouble.
Yeah, Chuck, we got a lot of trouble. Big trouble.
No, yeah. Something bad did happen. Me, a couple 100 years ago. I happened.
Apparently, Nurse Misery traveled back in time to try to stop the death of Chuckles the Clown, and unfortunately, she stopped the death of both of you.
No. You don't understand. I'm glad she did that. See, because I'm alive. And apparently Chuckles, he's still dead. So, it works. We're even. I live, he's dead. You know, happy days are here again.
Apparently, Nurse Misery brought the seer on her trail, and now that she finds out that we're aiding that crappy clown brother of yours, I overheard her saying that you're next.
No. First of all, stop. You don't get to talk about him that way, only I get to talk about him that way. He's my brother. My privilege. So you watch your tongue. You'd really better do your best to stop them. I knew this time travel idea was going to be a bad idea altogether. I just didn't think it was going to affect me. I don't know what to do with you people sometimes, I swear. I try to get good minions, and you just don't. I'll tell you what. It looks like you're going to have your hands full. So you'd better destroy that witch. And stop those from trying to bring Screwball Boy back from the dead. I don't need Chuckles around. That's why I had you do your juju in the first place. You see? So, stop her, stop them, stop him. Get it together and keep him off my back. Ow. What the hell? Ow. Ow. No, why is he always invisibly kicking me? Stop! Stop! Ow! 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 Ow!
Fine.